folks, opening day of snapper season. I got a good crew here, or should I say half the crew. Some of them went out last night to pick up somebody at a party and they're not here. We're heading out to try to catch some snapper, mangrove, and cobia. We've got a tropical storm out here, Alberto. We're gonna try to work around it. Most of it smooth, not a lot of wind. Hopefully we'll have a good day. So y'all stay tuned to keep on casting. It's the Creole Classic Rodeo this weekend. This is a great fishing tournament with lots of our partners. All the proceeds go to charity. I like to get up early, go out, get under the lights, catch some live bait for the boys. Then usually I head in, make a cup of coffee or two, and then wake the boys up and get them ready.
It's on.
After that, it's off to the marina for fuel and drinks, and we're heading out for red snapper.
What's the word for today, Butch?
Catch snapper. Snapper season.
It's always nice to be out on the water. We've got a little chop today. There's a little bit of storms that we're running from. Our first stop is going to be for mangrove snapper, and as always, we're going to try for some red snapper.
Got a little fight in it. Come on, boy. Yeah. Oh, and I tightened my line up too. Oh, man. Hooked up in the front.
Get him, Nick. Oh, yeah.
So catching the mangroves today, all we were doing was taking some cut up Spanish sardines, putting them on a 30-pound fluorocarbon leader, small hook, just flipping them in the rig, and just hang on, pull them out.
Ah, that's a baby. I'll let him go. So we're catching some little snapper. Trying for a mangrove, maybe a cobia. That's the nice thing about rig fishing. You never quite know what you're gonna get out here.
There he is. Come on, be a mangrove, baby. He's trying to get in the rig. I got him now. Oh!
So a lot of times when we're fishing mangroves, they'll run back in the rig. Oh yeah. Oh, he's barely hooked. Come on, snapper. Barely hooked. Whoa!
Snapper?
Yeah, that's a good one. That's a big boy. That's what we're looking for right there, boys.
Good?
Get him, Spence. I don't know, it might be a big snapper. Go! That's a hammer, dude. We don't have to gap him really, but let's see if I can get him in the eyeball. Go! Woo! That's a nice red snapper there, Spencer. Way to go, baby! Woo! That's a good one, boy. Shallow water snapper. How you feel, dude?
Good.
Good deal. That's a hammer, dude. And look, we shallow too. Oh, how was that fight, dude?
Pretty good.
I know I was saying earlier we like the little ones because they're good to put on a dinner plate, but these are fun to catch too, huh, Spence? While I tie on a new hook, we're gonna go to a commercial break.
You know Grafton Dermatology as one of Louisiana's premier skincare and skin cancer treatment centers. Grafton Dermatology will bring your beautiful body to its healthy fullest. Grafton Dermatology provides advanced treatment for all skin conditions, repairing, healing, enhancing. Grafton Dermatology, defining healthier skin and beautiful bodies for over 15 years.
In Louisiana, we have some of the best fishing in the world. And in Toledo Bend, we have the best fishing in Louisiana. This 185,000-acre lake was voted the #1 bass lake in the nation for 2 years running. And with dozens of waterfront resorts and marinas, you can stretch out your stay as long as you like, or at least as long as your casting arm holds out. It's true, you can fish pretty much anywhere, but you'll catch fish in Louisiana. Plan your trip to Toledo Bend Lake Country today at louisianatravel.com.
La Tour Golf Club, the region's leading residential golfing community, is nestled amid beautiful landscaped greens and peaceful lakes. The 18-hole 72-par course was designed by PGA Tour champion David Toms. Golfers can enjoy the fully stocked golf pro shop, driving range, and putting greens. The family can also enjoy La Tour Bar and Grill, which offers delicious cuisine. The Bayou region's premier golfing community. Live the life with La Tour.
Keep On Castin is sponsored by the Prop Shop. We are more than just props.
So when we used to snap a fish, we always used almost like grouper rigs. We'd use 50 wides or Tiagra 50s, and we'd put a 200-pound test on there. But when you're at these closer rigs, it's better to rig light. I kind of figured that out down in Florida. I was fishing with some guys down there, and we were yellowtail snapper fishing. And we used 20-pound fluoro on little bitty light rods. There he is. Oh! Get him! Oh, man. We often fish the smaller rigs, single poles. This, like I said, this is a little satellite rig, and I've caught some really nice fish on it before. The mangroves aren't here really thick right now. We're probably going to move west and see what we can find. We pulled up to a little single pole. We were jigging for cobia. We got some guys pulling up right here. They're gonna do a little free diving. We used to come out here and free dive all the time. It's easy to get your limit of mangrove snapper free diving. And a cobia will scare you to death because when he swims up, he looks like a shark. They kind of swim side, side, side. So we're out here, we're running from storms. There he is. We're kind of running from storms. God, man, how many is that I broke off, Bobo? 7, you keep count. So we're running from storms. Right now we're in one's coming up on us. We'll try and catch a few more fish and ease on, keep bumping rigs. It's a nice, pretty snapper. Get him, Nick. What you got, buddy? What's it feel like? Good, buddy. Oh, that's a good one. Oh, yeah. Oh, whoa. Ah. That's a better one. We can take a little drag. That's a good one. A lot of times when you catch a mangrove, they'll run toward the rig, but these snapper, they like to go straight down. He's not huge, but Mom will be happy with him. He was just sitting down there with it in his mouth. Just hanging there. Get him, Spence. In the boat, babe. Good job.
Number one.
Uno. So I got it set up for a mangrove rig. Like I said, it's line to line, a double uniknot right here. You can look up how to do a uniknot on the internet, I'm sure. And all I do when I'm snapper fishing, put it on there like that. Go through the eye. Try to. Just like that. And all I do is make a little loop and come back on it. One time. This will usually stop it from sliding down. It's not right here. Not always.
Let's catch a big one there, buddy.
You ready?
What's up, Bobo?
Go help him, Spence.
What's your man, Bobo?
Get him, Bobo. Get him, Bo. Save us. What do you got? Snap.
Good job, Bobo.
This is my first really good fishing trip of the year. I've been playing baseball all spring, and I couldn't leave my teammates behind. I like fishing with my dad so much because I get to have fun and I like to catch a lot of fish, especially the big ones.
That's a great trigger fish, and they call them a trigger fish because you push like that, it won't go down. Pull the trigger, it goes straight down. Pretty cool fish. And they're delicious.
So the plan was to go west, getting some clean water. The Mississippi River's been really high and it's pushing a lot of dirty water out here. So West Delta, out that way, no good. So we are west, but there's a huge storm building right below Fouchon and Cocodrie. And we can't get away from it. Wherever we go, that wind keeps pushing out. We're gonna run a little east around the backside of the loop and see what we can do. Well, we found a rig. We're a little bit out the wind and there's lots of fish on the screen. They got some fish down here though. Oh! Come on, fish. Baby red snapper. He ain't small though. Too small.
Keep, for sure.
Yeah. So we're out here catching some nice red snapper. These snapper here, we caught a really big one, but this size is the best to eat. All the big chefs and everything say this is the best size because it fits on a dinner plate and it makes a pretty presentation. It's the best size because it's good. Hooked up in the front. Double hook up. Oh, there you go, Spencerino. Good one, Spence. Got it. Nice little mangrove. There you go, buddy. Do it again. Good mangrove, buddy. Oh yeah, dude. Wait. Get him in the boat. There you go, partner. Good job, buddy. Do not put your finger in a mangrove's mouth. They'll get you every time.
Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. In fact, more skin cancers are diagnosed each year than all other cancers combined. Most skin cancers are caused by too much exposure to the sun. The good news is that you can do a lot to protect yourself. Catch skin cancer early so that it can be treated effectively. Finding it early is the best way to make sure it can be treated with success. Call Grafton Dermatology for a consultation.
Latour Golf Club, the region's leading residential golfing community, is nestled amid beautiful landscaped greens and peaceful lakes. The 18-hole 72-par course was designed by PGA Tour champion David Toms. Golfers can enjoy the fully stocked golf pro shop, driving range, and putting greens. The family can also enjoy Latour Bar and Grill, which offers delicious cuisine, the Bayou region's premier golfing community. Live the life with Latour.
Keep On Castin Cooking is brought to you by Rouse's. Fresh food, fresh daily. We're back in the kitchen at Keep On Castin, and today we've got grouper bombs. You want to tell them how we made these, Becky?
Yes, very simple. We take the Allegro marinade, this is what we use. We let the grouper marinate in that for about 20 minutes, wrap it in bacon, secure it with a toothpick, little Cajun seasoning on top. It's beautiful, ready for the grill.
Quick and easy, kids love it. Everything's good with bacon. So we've got the grouper ready to go. It's been marinating about 20 minutes. You do want to use some Pam on your grill when you cook this because you don't want that fish to stick. It can get kind of fragile and it'll break up. So I spray it down real good. It's on about 350. We'll put them on the grill, let them cook. Already looks good. And I think there was a captain of a boat out of Destin. We were snapper fishing out of Destin. We got bored at the beach. Me and some little boys went, had a good time. But I think he told us about these and he called them grouper bombs. So we got that ready to go. Let that cook. Doesn't take too long. Probably 5 minutes on one side, flip it over, 5 or 10 minutes on the other side, just till that bacon gets really crisp. All right, so it's about probably 8 or 9 minutes on one side. We're gonna flip them, try and keep them together, roll them over real slow. Like I said, this fish can get a little fragile, so you gotta be careful with it, that it don't break up. But these things are really good. See, that bacon's getting done on that bottom side, just like we want it. Just a little bit more, we'll take them out. So I just pulled these grouper bombs off the grill. Nice chunks of grouper, wrapped in bacon, soaked in Allegro sauce or marinated in Allegro sauce. And Becky's gonna be my taster.
Yes. Gonna remove my toothpick.
Yeah, take the toothpick out. Done that before.
Get a nice piece of bacon in there. Perfect.
Good?
So good.
Okay, I'm gonna try
Love
some
it.
too.
When Bo catches grouper on Saturday, this is what we eat on Sunday.
It's really easy to fix.
So good.
The kids like it. Awesome.
The grouper bomb recipe can be found on keeponcastintv.com.
Skin cancer is the most common cancer in the United States. In fact, more skin cancers are diagnosed each year than all other cancers combined. Most skin cancers are caused by too much exposure to the sun. The good news is that you can do a lot to protect yourself. Catch skin cancer early so that it can be treated effectively. Finding it early is the best way to make sure it can be treated with success. Call Grafton Dermatology for a consultation.
In Louisiana, we have some of the best fishing in the world. And in Toledo Bend, we have the best fishing in Louisiana. This 185,000-acre lake was voted the #1 bass lake in the nation for 2 years running. And with dozens of waterfront resorts and marinas, you can stretch out your stay as long as you like, or at least as long as your casting arm holds out. It's true, you can fish pretty much anywhere, but you'll catch fish in Louisiana. Plan your trip to Toledo Bend Lake Country today at louisianatravel.com.
Closed captioning provided by Humdinger Lures, the bass catchingest lures on the planet.
I got a good bite. A couple of good bites. He's knocking it off. Hooked up. Get him, Spence. That's a baby, boy. There's your hand.
You think the current's giving us a hard time tying up? Look at this workboat out here. It's having a real hard time. From Houma, Louisiana. We know that boy knows how to drive a boat. Get him in the boat, boy. So they're kind of finicky right now. I don't know what's going on. If I don't get a bite soon, I'm gonna switch to a lighter line, a little piece of a live pogey. They love a live pogey. Sometimes they'll nail it no matter what. Nick just had a good mangrove hit in the front. Get him, Nick. Get him, buddy. On that. Oh, that's a hammer, bro. Oh, that's a baby snapper. Wait, that might be a porgy, huh? Yeah, that's a porgy.
Sweet.
Or a queen snapper. Is that a queen snapper? Or a porgy? It's a little vermilion snapper. That's nice eating. Caught him down, light line. Drop back down and get another one. Come on, mangrove vermilion. If it's a snapper, he's a baby. If I'd caught as many as I missed today, we'd be over the limit. That's a baby red. Might keep though. Yeah, it might be 16. So guys, we're trying for big ones, but we ain't proud. Oh yeah, he's an easy 16. So right to fork, he's 18. That'll work. That's a hammer, boy. Woo! Thank you, brother. Hammer mangrove. Sweet. That's what I'm talking about, buddy. So the way we're catching these mangrove snapper, sometimes they eat chum, sometimes they eat live bait, sometimes they eat croakers. You can't ever tell. You have to try different stuff. That time I caught him on a head, a sardine head. Flipped it right up there. Nick was chumming a little bit. He nailed it. But I had to get as close to the rig as possible. You almost have to flip up under the rig. They know where it's at every time. All right, guys, that's a Warsaw grouper. You can tell by that big spike on the front of his dorsal fin. I knew there was something out there that was biting. I knew it was big. I thought it was a big snapper. I didn't expect it to be a big grouper, but that's a pretty Warsaw. That's good table fare right there. We got the cameraman on the stick,
That means everybody on this boat can catch one.
Dr. Gary Krause. Get him, Professor. Professor Bass. Woo!
I wish I had a flipping stick right now instead of this.
How you like this, Gary?
It works.
Huh?
I need it at least once a year just for the heck of it, you know?
You lying, you do this every trip.
You gotta be on the right team.
That's right, that's right.
I'm hoping he's getting tired. And you caught your grouper on the bottom.
All the way on the bottom.
This was halfway down.
Good one, buddy. Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. That's a nice one. You know what I say, dude? Swing him in toward the camera.
There it is.
There it is, baby. Woo! Good job. Good job, Gary. We caught some nice fish today and ended up with a really nice Warsaw grouper. We made it back in time for the weigh-in for the Creole Classic. It's a great organization. All proceeds go to charity.
The Best Overall Children's Award goes to Mr. Grayson Abear.
1-8. Third place.
All right, boy.
Well, which we get to, right?
7.46. Definitely gonna make second place.
Yeah.
But not open.
Right. See how big these? I don't think those. That's the biggest one, huh? Don't worry about the rest. All right, folks. We're at the Creole Classic Rodeo, Grand Isle, Louisiana, Bridgeside Marina. Great time, great food, and good thing for charities. Tell us about it, Boog.
Charity of choice of Wounded War Heroes, Blessed by Downs, and Charity of our choice. We have a lot of games for kids the Friday night, Saturday night. We have live auction, great food, great time, great event, all for charity cause, nonprofit organization. Come on down to the Creole Classic.
All right, folks, we had a great Memorial Day weekend. Opening day of red snapper season. We caught some nice red snapper. We also caught some awesome mangrove snapper, and the grouper was icing on the cake. We want to thank our troops for all you do for us, and until next time, keep on casting.
Thibodeau passes by Boudreaux's house one day. He sees a sign that says boat for sale. So he pulls and he says, Boudreaux, I never knew you had a boat before. He says, I don't. Thibodeau says, what's the sign for? He said, oh, that's for my Ford and my Chevy. They both for sale.
Danse avec les filles, oui c'est juste pour m'amuser.